Hi there YouTube viewers, welcome to this week's Oracle Angel card reading intuitively brought to us with the help of Archangels Michael and Uriel, Raphael. This is an angel card reading that's going to take us from November the 4th through to the 11th of the 11th of the 11th, which is a wonderful vibrational day full of positive energies and a chance to engage yourself a little bit spiritually in those vibrations that come down to earth. It's a really nice energetic resonance, that one, and a lot of people have talked about the numbers 11, 11, 11, and they'll mean a little bit different to each and every one of you. Now, I hope you've all had a good week this week and you've all stayed safe and predominantly happy. Well, the first card that we notice here for us is called Notice the Signs. This is a lovely card that is brought to you from the angelic realm, predominantly as messages for you to say that you are being thought of by your loved ones, deceased ones that have passed over into spiritual realm, and they'll drop things for you to notice, little signs. They may be coins or feathers, or they may be conversations or a song that you hear on a radio that will remind you of a particular loved one. And it's interesting that earlier in the week this week it was All Saints Day, which is a very special day for a lot of people in a particular religion. I think it's the Roman Catholic based religion. It's a day of wonderful celebration and worshipping and showing gratitude and love to their family members and friends who have passed over into the spirit realm. So when we notice in humanity on the planet where we get what we call critical mass, when a lot of people are all thinking about and geared towards the same direction, and you get a critical mass tipping point, this enables certain things to happen because there's so many energies driven in that same point. And at the moment I feel, this week in particular, that the veil between the two worlds, the spiritual world and the human physical side of life, is very close. It's because of this tipping point that everyone's thoughts have gone towards thinking of past loved ones that have passed over into spirit world. The veils are thinner, if you like, they're closer. So I feel globally for a lot of people there's some beautiful thoughts coming from your loved family members and friends that have passed on. They are so close and around you, and they're wanting you to think of them at this time too, as they pass back their love and light back to you. So to notice the signs, she's a beautiful radiant angel, and she really is here to say you're never alone, you're looked after, you're thought of, and your loved ones are never far away. So don't feel alone, and know that this week in particular there is a lot of spiritual energy directed at you all, so that you can feel that love and light around you and know that that love still exists. That's the one thing that is a message there. Love never dies, it goes on and on. So the next one there we see is focus on service. Now this card tells us a little bit that some of you have been anxious, I think, and a little bit worried about money concerns, and perhaps can you make enough money in your chosen career? Are you in the right career? Are you going to be accepted by others for what it is you do? So this card's saying, don't worry so much, everyone. Think a little bit more. Focus on the positives. Focus on the talents that you have and the passions that you have, what you're good at, because when you do that, it comes from the soul. And when things come from the soul, they're just gifted out naturally, and you're good at what you do, and remember that. So that card is saying, think positively, harness the good thoughts, and don't hold on to anxiety or fear or depression or worry. Focus on the service that you can give, because when you do that and you give out, by the nature of life, you will manifest back in. So it also says release any money worries you have. Just release it to the universe or God or creator or however it is that you like to term that phrase. Have some trust and some faith that the universe will work for you. Call on it a little bit more often. That's another message. Remember, you aren't alone, as the Notice the Signs card told us a little bit earlier as well. And just while we're on that, one other card that fell out of the deck was this one here. It's the family card. That card also suggests, and it's interesting, it ties in very much with the Notice the Signs card. It is saying that your family are around you, even your deceased loved ones that may have passed on. So spend a little bit of time in contemplation this week, because they're right there next to you. Just give them thanks and show a little bit of appreciation. As well, if you've got any family issues at the moment, perhaps personal issues that are a little bit negative around your family, the angels are also there helping to try and work that out through you. Again, just ask for some help to try and tie everything in. Just remove that card there. And the last card, Reward Yourself. Well, look at her. Isn't she just the sweetest little thing? Gorgeous wee cherub sitting there, a happy smile on her face. This card and the message it brings has been coming through for 3 weeks for you all now. It's still telling you you're not having enough fun, and that you're not being good or kind enough to yourself. You're being a little bit harsh. We still need to sit back and say, hey, I'm good. I've done good things today and I'm happy with myself. Give yourself a reward. It doesn't have to cost millions of dollars. It doesn't have to cost anything. Just appreciating yourself. Be grateful for who and what you are, and remember the love that you are and the light that you are. So take a little bit of time out from perhaps the worry or negativity or tensions, and reward yourself. That's an important message, and especially towards the end of this week with that beautiful vibration of 11, 11, 11. If we focus on the light and love and happiness and gratitude in those days and in those hours, it's going to go a long way towards warming yourself and your soul and everything around you. So guys, that's the message for this week. I hope that's resonated with you. If you've got any questions you want to ask at all, feel free to contact me through here on the YouTube channel. I wish you all a really happy week. Stay safe, everyone. Much loves and blessings. We'll catch you next time.